You loved the first animation mistakes video of Miraculous Ladybug, and I decided to continue the series. Although it's fun to watch animation mistakes, I would like to mention that we don't do these videos to blame the animation or those who animated the series. If you're ready, let's go! Lady Wi-Fi. Number 1, at the beginning of the episode, where Alia is trying to match the face of Ladybug with the possible candidates in the class, she gets caught by Ms. Bustier. In that scene, we see Marinette's tablet screen is on, but when the scene zooms out, her table is off. Number 2, at the beginning of the episode, Marinette's coming back from a mission and she is using her yo-yo. However, when she goes down to the street, we see that she no longer has the yo-yo on her hips. Number 3, at the moment when Marinette goes behind the billboard, she de-transforms. Everything is normal until the light appears. Because if you look carefully, you'll see that there's a layer problem. The strong light goes in front of the pole, although it is on the back. Number 4. Back at home, Marinette comes to her room and reads the note that Alia wrote to her. She later puts the note on the desk. Later, we see that the note is no longer on the desk. However, she didn't put the note somewhere else. How is that possible? Number 5. After Alia was sent to the manager's office and then got expelled from the school because of Chloe's complaint, she gets so furious. Sensing that opportunity, Hawkmoth akumatizes her. However, there is a problem with her akumatization. Even before she gets akumatized connected to the Hawkmoth, the red texture on her midface appears. Number 6. After Marinette's arrival at the school, she learns that Alia was sent to the manager's office due to Chloe's complaint. She gets super shocked, and she is also then sent to the manager's office by the teacher. While she leaves the room, we see Adrian's hair is animated very weirdly at one single frame. Number 7. Seeing their friend transformed into a supervillain, Marinette and Adrian appear on the rooftop. First, we see Cat Noir watching Chloe with his stick in her hotel. While he reviews her, the silhouette of Eiffel Tower is seen on the back of the hotel. But when Ladybug arrives near him, the Eiffel Tower appears in the background. Number 8. There is one more problem in that scene. When Cat Noir watches Chloe and misunderstood that she could be a ladybug because of Chloe's replica ladybug costume, take a look at the pink bus on the street. While it goes, it glitches. Number 9. When Chloe, dressed as Ladybug, gets a call on her phone, she's seen walking near her bag. We see her tied up with the yo-yo string she was using, but when the huge pink light appears on the phone, she no longer has the yo-yo string. Number 10. To find Lady Wi-Fi, Ladybug and Cat Noir arrive in the restaurant. There, they see that there are phones at each table, and understand that Lady Wi-Fi uses this to trap them. When the battle starts, and we see Cat Noir, his hair is getting separated from his hair. Number 11. When Lady Wi-Fi corners Cat Noir and about to trap him, Ladybug interrupts her by throwing her yo-yo and wrapping the string around her arm. We see Ladybug's yo-yo both on Lady Wi-Fi's arm and then on her hips. However, it's not possible for Ladybug to have two yo-yos. Number 12. In order to save Ladybug, Cat Noir arrives in the kitchen. However, he's thrown by Lady Wi-Fi to the cold storage room. We see him searching for his Miraculous and talking to Plague. In one particular moment, his hair gets separated from his head. Number 13. After saving Cat Noir, we see Ladybug talking to him. Spots on earrings start to disappear, but later, we see that the disappeared spot was back when she's talking to Cat Noir. Dark Cupid. Number 1. In the classroom, when Adrian gets caught writing something for Ladybug, we see Marinette's watching him with admiration. On her desk, there are multiple crayons with different colors. But later, everything on her desk disappears. Number 2. Usually, in the classroom, the trash bin is placed near the teacher's desk. However, when Adrian is seen to throw her paper to the bin, the trash bin changes its place. Number 3. While Marinette and Alia exits the school, Marinette is seen holding the paper of Adrian and wearing her little bag. But during the speech of Kim and Max, we see her at the background, walking with her big rectangular pink bag, which wasn't seen she was holding during leaving the school. How is that possible for Marinette to carry it? Number 4. When Marinette and Alia observe Adrian getting inside of the car and leaving the school, they talk about him and Marinette gets super excited. In one scene, we see her holding the paper, but in the next scene, the paper disappears suddenly. Number 5. On the bridge, Kim proposes Chloe to be her Valentine. However, Chloe mocks Kim and even shares his embarrassing photo online. While leaving Kim on the bridge, the present of Kim is seen to be open. But when the scene zooms out and we see Akuma flying to Kim, the box seems to be closed. Number 6. The problem with the box still continues. After getting akumatized, Kim transforms into Dark Cupid. Then he stands up to prepare for the flight. The box is no longer on the bridge. Number 7. After Marinette sends her confession letter to Adrian, she hugs Alia for encouragement. Later, when they receive a notification from Chloe, we see Alia's phone accessory, which is Ladybug's yo-yo, but there is an inconsistency with the color as it changes between the scenes. Number 8. On the rooftop, Ladybug fights with Cat Noir, who is under the spell of the akumatized villain Dark Cupid. When she tries to control her movements with her yo-yo, the string goes inside of her arm. Number 9. When Ladybug makes a plan to cure Dark Cupid's spell on Cat Noir by kissing him, she corners Cat Noir and kisses him on the lips. During the kissing scene, one of Adrian's hair strands shakes, although no one touches it. Mr. Pigeon! Number 1. On the schoolyard, Marinette and Alia are seen sitting on the bench. Alia is looking at Marinette's designs in her notebook. However, after a few scene changes, the scene zooms out and we no longer can see Marinette's notebook. Number 2. Although the notebook disappeared and no one was holding it, we see Alia giving the notebook to Marinette in the next scene. Number 3. While Marinette designs the hat for the Agreste brand, there is no toothpick on her desk. But when Tiki gives Marinette the apple and she holds it, we see 2 toothpicks near the template of the hat. Number 4. In order to carry out her plan, Ladybug uses her lucky charm and puts it into the vending machine. However, back to the ending scene, where she throws her lucky charm, the object is back and seen inside her hand, and it is bigger than it should have been. Evillustrator. Number 1. At the beginning of the episode, when Natalie is daydreaming about him saving Marinette as a superhero, he gets caught by Ms. Mendeleev. In that particular scene, you can see his pen. But in the next scene, when he's ordered to go to the manager's office, the pen is no longer on his desk. Number 2. Before Ms. Mendeleev orders Nathaniel to go to the manager's office, she flips a small paper piece and we see it falling to the desk. But when the scene zooms out, we see it disappears. Number 3. When Nathaniel hits the bag and falls on the ground, we see Marinette's little pursuit on the ground. But in the next scene, she seems to be wearing it. Number 4. After Nathaniel gets akumatized into Evillustrator, we see him in the library. While she is talking to the girls, we see her big bag on the desk. But later, when she is chased by the giant hairdryer, the bag disappears. You might say that because the hairdryer might have thrown it, but the other objects or items on the desk still stay in their place. Number 5. In one particular scene, when Ladybug jumps on the giant hairdryer and tries to control it, we see that she has 2 yo-yos. How is that even possible? Number 6. When Marinette arrives at home, she throws her bag to her coach. Then, we see Tiki going outside of the pursuit. When Tiki appears, there is a problem because the outside texture of the purse is seen inside. Number 7. While Marinette talks to Tiki, they are interrupted by the akumatized villain Evillustrator. He enters Marinette's room by erasing the windows, but in the next scene, the window seems to be back. You might think that Evillustrator might have corrected it, but no, because in the next scene, the window again seems erased. Number 8. Just like the animation mistake we mentioned in the episode Dark Cupid, there is a problem with Alia's phone accessory. When she records Chloe, the color of the accessory is invented. It is black base with red spots, but it should have been a red base with black spots. Number 9. When Marinette closes her locker and Adrian appears, we see she is wearing her pursuit because its hanger is seen on her shoulder. However, in the next scene, the hanger disappears, but later it appears again. Okay guys, these were all the animation mistakes for this video. Did you enjoy it? Which animation mistake surprised you most? Let me know in the comments. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video too. See you at the next one.